I think everyone gets the concept of curb appeal when it comes to residential real estate. I mean, the better your home and yard looks, the better it's going to sell. That simple. Well, why would it be any different when it comes to raw land? So here are 3 tips that you can do to improve the curb appeal of your property. All right, tip number 1, access. And I am simply describing the way you get from the road onto the property. I can't tell you the number of times that I've gone to look at property or show property and there's nowhere to park, there's no way to pull onto the lot. You got to chop through briar patches even to set foot on the property. When those kind of things happen, the buyers are not very likely to see the value of the property or to put much effort into seeing it. So you can have something simple as a culvert pipe and an opening to pull in, or you can go elaborate and have a graveled entrance with a nice gate, that kind of thing. How much you want to spend is up to you, but at a bare minimum, you have to have access onto the property. All right, tip number 2, cleaning. Yes, I'm talking about cleaning up those old junk piles, those old tires, those old appliances thrown off in the woods somewhere, junk cars, old buildings that are collapsing on themselves. Spend a little time and energy to clear that stuff out of the way, remove it from the property, and your property will look that much better to the prospective buyer. All right, tip number 3, bush hogging or forest mulching. These are some things that you can do to improve the look of your land, whether it's an overgrown field or if you need to carve a path to get to the rear of the property. You know, there's nothing worse than taking a side-by-side through a field with a prospective client and the weeds are grown up 5 or 6 feet tall. You just can't really see what the land looks like. You have a hard time visualizing it. And it's a real simple thing to get that cleaned up. And I've had lots of other properties where it's a long walk to the back of the property and there's no kind of trail or anything back there. And we've used forestry mulchers to go back in there, clean the woods up a little bit, clean a road that you could drive a vehicle back to the rear of the property. And when you have a large tract of land, whether it's 40, 50, 100 acres, again, those buyers are not willing to hoof it all the way from the road to the back of that property. So you open it up for them to be able to get back there and see it, whether it's on a vehicle or an ATV side by side, you name it. And again, that is a return on investment that will pay off when you sell your land. These 3 things are just the tip of the iceberg of the many, many things you can do to improve the curb appeal of your property. They're all things that you can do yourself. You can hire them out to be done, or if you'd rather, you can just let us take care of it for you. We can reach out and schedule it and get all of that taken care of. So, thanks for watching. If there's anything I can do to help, please give me a call, 434-907-9230. Thanks.